There he is. That's fine. Where is it? I don't know. No, big smallmouth. Big smallmouth. There you go. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. There you go. Beautiful fish. Beautiful. Show them. They are just tearing up this turtle. Okay, look at that.
We're now south of 55. We're gonna take a little scenic drive down Interstate 49. We're just looking for a good time. Better buy another case of beer, 'cause you know you're gonna need it here. Time to go. Yeah, we're gonna start the show. It's time to call your friends and let the fun begin.
I'll show you guys something cool about this Elastec, okay? One, this VMC hook right here, and I talk about this hook all the time, and there's a reason for it. It flat out works. This is that finesse rugby head. I look. This is a average hook set on this thing. So, I've got to show you a cool little contraption too. Rapala just came up with these extendable pliers, so I don't lose my pliers. I do that all the time. So now I just take the hook out just like that. Let's put this fish back. Awesome. Goodness gracious, that's cool. Okay, let me show you this. So we've talked about this head a ton of times, but I've had several pike on this Elastec bait, and this is what's cool about it. If you don't know about Elastec by now, if you watch the show, you obviously do because we talk about it all the time. That is that stuff from Z-Man. Okay, several pike, several smallmouth. The bait's still brand new. Unless I lose this jig head today, chances are I'm probably not going to lose this bait. It's that durable. The cool thing is when it hits the bottom, it floats straight up like that. There's no need buying baits that you're going to go through pack after pack after pack. We're not going to have a bait that looks fresh, stays on the hook all the time, and always works. This segment of Hook and Hunt TV is brought to you by Covercraft, car covers, seat covers, sunscreens, floor mats. Covercraft. Protection for whatever you drive. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Look at that. That is why you come to Century Lodge and Eagle Lake. And that hook is absolutely fantastic. I just buried that thing. There it is. Take that off there. Look at that. Look at that beautiful fish, folks. Isn't that awesome? We had over 50 yesterday. I can think of a lot worse ways to spend the day, you know? Absolutely fantastic. Love it. Absolutely love it. See ya. Hey, we're switching off between two different baits throwing plastics for these smallmouth right now, but we're fishing them on the same hook. This is a VMC finesse rugby head, okay? This is 3/16. We're varying between 3/16 and 1/8. I'm going to show you the easiest way to always have a plastic stay straight on one of these. Now we're using the Elastec, or actually using a big TRD, okay? This is one of them. The other one we're using is a Turbo Craw. Here's how you can rig it and always get the plastic straight on your hook. You take the point of the hook, stick it down toward the bend, exit it out the side. That's now going to give you enough plastic to hold on the neck of the jig. Just like so. Now you see that Elastec will stick right on there. Tilt the jig up. I'm now going to bend this into the bend of the hook. Push the hook point straight down. Looky there. You got a straight worm on there. Now, to keep this even more weedless, I'm going to pull the plastic up. There. And that's exactly what I want. Keep it straight on there, because as you rest this, the bait will come and stand straight up even when you're not moving. It's going to be doing this. This is a deadly, deadly technique. The key, fish it slow and occasionally stop. Let that Elastec do what it does. Float up. The slower you fish that, and when you let it rest and stand up like that, probably the more bites you're going to get. That way, you rig it just like that, you will always, always have a straight plastic.
This segment of Hook and Hunt TV has been brought to you by these and other fine sponsors.
Look at size of that thing. Look at this, man. Look at the size of this thing. What a blast. Oh, absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Throwing plastics for smallmouth, is there anything better? Look at the size of that darn thing. I absolutely love that. Come on, come on. Come here. This is so much fun. Absolutely, absolutely fantastic. What a beautiful fish. And catching those on plastics. Fantastic, fantastic. You need to come to Century Lodge. Here's a good reason. Love it. Love it. And now it's time for your Nord Outdoor Power Tip of the Week.
Hi, this is Doug with Nord Outdoor Power. We've talked a lot about battery power and how it's really come along. You may be familiar with the Steel Combi system. Echo also has one where you can buy a power head and then put a whole bunch of different attachments on it. Well, Steel has the new KMA 130R, and it has the connection here where we can take and connect these different attachments. The great thing is when you've got a lot to do, this new battery pack unit right here can run this for many hours. It's really awesome. It's a great way to go. Make sure and take a look at the new battery power options that are available from companies like Steel and Echo.
And that was your Nord Outdoor Power Tip of the Week. Hook up with my outdoor power source at nordpower.com. There we go. There's another nice one there. Oh, come here, buddy. Come here. They're just tearing up that turbo trout. Look at this thing. Oh my goodness, that's fun. Show you something when we're landing smallmouth like this. Notice the point of my rod here. I'm letting the rod play that fish. There's no need to get in a hurry. Let the fish wear itself out. Okay? Most of the time when you lose fish, especially big smallmouth like this, is people have a tendency to try to horse the fish in, or they move the rod the same way the fish is swimming. Fish is going one way, I'm holding the rod the other. He switches, so do I. That way he's always pulling against my rod. This is how you should be able to land fish most of the time when you fight them correctly on a rod. Just be able to let them fight the rod a little bit. As soon as they come around, let them wear themselves out, and you can belly land. Just like that. And you end up with a really nice calm fish. And you can easily, this is good for the fish too. You're not stressing them out. Pop the hook out. There you go, nice 3 3/4 pound fish. Remember something, always put this fish back. Always let your equipment fight the fish, not you. That's what you bought the rod and reel for. So my drag is always set tight enough or loose enough depending on the technique that I'm using. And then once I hook the fish, I let the fish fight that rod. The more you do that, the more fish, whether it be crankbaits, topwaters, plastic worms, whatever, the more fish you will land consistently. It's always not about how many fish you hook, it's always about how many fish you land. Hey, for the Angler's Workshop part of this episode, as always, I want to go over the rod that I constructed for fishing these plastics. Now, for those of you who've been watching the show this season, you know that one of my favorite blanks, one of the favorite Bushido blanks I have from American Tackle, is that 6/8 medium heavy fast. It does so many things, and this is not going to be the prettiest rod I'm ever going to show you on the show. This is actually the first one that I built about 8 months ago, and I'm just going to go over with you a little bit about what I did with it, and you will see as we go throughout the year, hopefully, how much better the rods get. It's all a learning process. So, but what I did with this, I put an Aero seat guide on here. It's very comfortable. It's got a little hump in it. It's very, very nice on your hand. I did a split grip on here. You can put decals, like I put this Miracraft one on here. You can put whatever you want on there, or your name or whatever. Then I did the old traditional cork on the end going into an EVA grip. You can even, and thanks to Don Morris from American Tackle, showed me a really, really cool thing to do. You can take a lighter and burn the cork a little bit and just give it an older, rustic look. Kind of cool. Okay, so then I went with the microwave guides, always, and especially on a spinning rod. One of the reasons, actually the main reason that I go with microwave guides, I get a lot farther cast with a lot less effort. And when you're fishing in this clear water like this, I will always tell you this, make sure you stay off the fish and make long casts. And with the microwave guides, there's no question you can easily accomplish that. Then I did just silver wraps all the way up here. And like I said, this just left a blank, just black. Now I'm getting just a little bit more fancy on the rods that I'm making. The cool thing about making your own rod is you can get as complicated as you want, or you can be as simple as you want. The best thing is that you're able to catch fish on something that you made yourself. Hey, if you want more information, all the videos, all the techniques, all the information you need to make your own rod, please go to anglersworkshop.com. Like I said, the videos are there. If you ever want to email me and ask me a question, if I don't know the answer, I will find it out for you. You can do that at jim@hookandhunttv.com. I'm telling you, especially for you high school and college kids, making your rods, it actually saves you money, and you can make exactly what you want. I did it, so can you.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful.
What a time we have had this week. I am telling you what, folks. What a time we have had. My goodness. I love fishing plastics for fishing for largemouth, but smallmouth, there's nothing beats it, man. There's just nothing beats it. And up here at Century Lodge, oh, look at another. I don't know. I really truly don't know, folks, how many we've caught. Oh my goodness. Over 3 3/4, 4 pounds. I have no idea. But it's a lot of them. Look at that. Absolutely awesome. Look at that fish. Isn't that fantastic? I'm telling you, if you want some of the best smallmouth bass fishing of your life, get a hold of Randy Tyne and come here to Century Lodge in Osborne Bay on Eagle Lake. I promise you, you will have an absolutely incredible time. If you ever need any more tips on plastics or anything like that, you can always email me at jim@hookandhunttv.com. I love this place. I'd be happy to help you in any way that I possibly can. Hey, thank you so much for joining us this week. Without you, we wouldn't have a show, you know? We just wouldn't. So we're going to be on the road somewhere, someplace next week, hopefully with another great adventure. I look forward to seeing you there. God bless you. I'm Jim Crowley. Look forward to seeing you soon.